Well, tomorrow's Valentine's Day, 2013. And I've been going into the grocery store for the past couple of months, once or twice a week. And of course, they put out all of the Valentine's products to sell the week after Christmas. And I've been noticing families, running around with huge amounts of groceries in their shopping cart, probably preparing for some kind of huge weather disaster that they know not what. And their kids are running around, and they're on their cell phones, and they sound really stressed, and there just doesn't seem to be a lot of love to go around, at least around me. Everybody seems worried about something or other still. And I have my reasons why I think this is happening, okay? And I've made a decision about what I'm going to do. And I'm going to discuss those things with you right now. First of all, last night I watched the State of the Union address with Barack Obama. He talked with his wonderful auditory ability to the American people about the state of the economy and how things are improving, but that we need to do a lot of things to change our minds and the way we live our lives in order to accommodate the new way of dealing with that situation, about how to make American workmanship better and whatever. He also talked about minimum wage increases. He also talked about increasing the wage for women who work, who are comparable to men. And the fact of the matter is, two women in the audience, when he said that, they actually shook their heads and gave him a disdainful, smug look. And that was very unusual. And I noticed that a lot of Republicans, like Speaker of the House John Boehner, looked very, very unhappy his entire speech. And in the end, he finally got to the issue of gun control, though we didn't need assault weapons in our streets. And if you ask me, I don't think he talked about it quite enough. Fact of the matter is, people talk to me as if I am talking about the LA riots or something and saying, oh, Andre, it's not 1992 anymore. The 1990s are over. Well, I'm going to say it again. The 1990s are not over. People are still fighting each other in the streets. They're still killing each other in schools, like at Sandy Hook. And there's been other incidences, which you all know about. I'm not going to bother naming them. And people are still violent. They're still angry. They're still cynical. They're still sarcastic. The 1990s, at least the ethic it stood for, is not over. And in that kind of environment, when you have cynicism, you just can't have love. I'm sorry. And that makes Valentine's Day all the harder. It's a holiday celebrating love, and we just look at it continually as some sort of corporate drivel. Another thing that's really concerning my mind this particular year is the fact that in Forbes magazine, Maine has continued to rate one of the worst states to do business in. We have the second biggest corporate tax problem in America. And Governor LePage agrees with that. And as far as Governor LePage is concerned, I'm going to say this. He put up a sign at the Maine border saying open for business. Yet he took down a painting from a state building in Augusta celebrating immigration to this country. As I said before in an earlier video about Washington politician, LePage is a wicked man. And honestly, my personal opinion, I feel sorry for him as a human being, having been homeless and having struggled and ending up treating people in his own home state like this. I think he should be impeached. That's just my opinion. And I think we'd have a lot more love to go on around here. But there's a broader issue at stake, and since people today are apparently very self-centered and think that the only way to improve the world is to improve themselves, I'm going to address that right now. I have watched a number of my YouTube videos about Sandy Hook and alleged gun hoaxes get 500-600 views, and a lot of people responding to it, rather badly. By the way, Mike Edgar, who responded to my video about Sandy Hook a few weeks ago, it's spelled government, not government. Just wanted to let you know, since people are very much grammar police nowadays. And I did a really nice tribute that I felt was wonderful to Whitney Houston a year after her passing 4 days ago. And so far, I promoted it all over the internet. It's only got 20 views. And that's terrible. I think that's terrible. I think people who are watching my videos, the ones that have gotten hundreds of views, are probably watching them for all the wrong reasons. So I have made the decision that for a period that only I'm going to know about, and that may be indeterminate at this point, I am going to withhold making any more YouTube videos or blogs of any kind on this channel. I'm not taking down any of the videos I already have up here, but nobody seems to be listening to me. And when they do, they just don't want to hear or understand what I have to say. And I think I have a lot of good things to say. And there are a lot of people out there that do. There's a great site out there called Challenging Media. And while they get a lot of hits on their videos, I don't think they have the amount of viewers that they should. You know, you don't need to be spending all your time on YouTube watching videos about dogs flipping around or little animal tricks or going to fast food windows and behaving like crazy people. Watch videos that expand your mind. Don't you thirst for a little discourse, a little knowledge? You know, use your mind. You've got one. Use your mouth. Don't worry about less is more. We shouldn't talk more. Talk more. Think more. And when you talk and you think more, I think you'll broaden your ability to love. And that's my Valentine's Day message. I'll be coming at you sooner or later with another video when I'm ready and when you're ready to hear it. See you in the promised land.